Okay, so Biafrans, we are back again. We left the studio because our connection went out, but we are back again. And we have a caller who was talking earlier, Mazi Atuenyi. Is that the right name, Mazi Atuenyi, right?
Chukwuemeka Atway from already.
Beautiful. Mazi Chukwuemeka Atuenyi, you were saying something earlier, and you said that the first caller who said that people have the right to be disenchanted because of the recent activities of and how the IPOB was hijacked, that anybody who is now coming to speak differently, that we also have to look at their opinion because a lot of people have started losing interest as a result of criminality. Is that right?
Of course. Of course.
So, in your own view, you believe that most people who were once admirers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra struggle, who are no longer putting interest, who are now antagonizing, who are now criticizing IPOB, criticizing Biafra, is as a result of the activities of certain criminals who have infiltrated IPOB. Is that right?
Exactly, my brother. Exactly.
So, what is your own opinion on how to redeem? How do we redeem the Biafra struggle? How do we redeem Biafra? How do we rebrand the struggle so that people will start seeing it again the way it used to be and start putting their confidence back in what we are doing? How do we, in your own opinion?
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate that. The question. The way to do is for us to mount serious campaign against these terrorists, serious campaign against these criminals, distancing ourselves from their activities. Serious, we have to be recounting down the old press releases we gave for people who did not see them to be seeing them. Then the new engagement should be we have to be telling people that this is not is like on IPOP. Those things that we're doing, our hearts weren't there. Then from there we can be able to get a lot of people who have lost interest to be on our side. Hello.
Yeah, Mazi, I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, because a lot of things have gone badly. Look at this idiot carrying arms, kidnapping people. Is this what our leader taught us? Our leader did not teach us all these things. Then somebody came from nowhere who did not listen to our leader from 2012 till now, and then they came and they want to hijack the struggle. It doesn't work that way. Onye amaghị ebe n'onwe na ya otu ọ bụ na these are the things. So the lesson is that we have to make a serious campaign distancing these people before immediately campaign.
Yeah, so Mazi, do you see the possibility of we returning that confidence we once had to our people? That our people can say trust, our people can say trust Biafra and see Biafra from the light that it has always been, and not from the position of pain and darkness that is being portrayed. Does IPOB have the capacity to rebrand Biafra again and make our people see Biafra from a more better perspective? Is it possible?
My brother, IPOB is more than capable of doing that. I know we have the structures. I know that we have the media. The listen. Only what is needed is for us us guide let us verify verify good well, then we can be able to get a better strategy to be able to destroy our enemies and destroy this thing that these people have brought onto us. That's all.
Thank you, Mazi. Wonderful contribution there. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Please help us share the program. Share the program. That was Mazi Chukwemeka Atuenyi there from Mozambique, and he just made his position clear. And his anger is what you see today is as a result of the infiltration of IPOB and the criminals trying to tag, tag, target the image of Biafra. And he said that we have the capacity to rebrand Biafra again and return the confidence of our people to start believing once again in the Biafra struggle. For many who are beginning to get disenchanted, that we have a duty to engage them. And it boils down to the issue of engagement, like I've always said, the issue of rebranding, the issue of conversation, opening conversation, so that we'll be able to come together, because we cannot allow ourselves to fight each other. On as much as we can fight each other on our disagreement, we'll also be able to create the atmosphere where we can sit down to dialogue and be able to understand that we had challenges and we also have challenges, and find a way in dealing with that. Because for the fact that Gaius Chibueze at some point admired Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the point that he even named his son after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and called his son Ohamadike. It goes a long way to show you that he once had love for Biafra, that he once had love for what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for, and he once had love for what IPOB is doing. And at some point, what changed? What changed? These are the questions we should be asking. At some point, once I've heard people say, no, he took government contract, and for that, he has to attack Biafra to be able to, appease those who have given him contract. These are allegations. I cannot say until I see the proof. But notwithstanding, I still believe that engagement is necessary. Conversation should be on the table, and if we are able to succeed in putting some of these conversations on the table, it will help us in making sure that we send the right message. Because there are a lot of people who want to see IPOB become irritant and become aggressive, and to justify their claim that IPOB is not welcoming, that IPOB is not ready to dialogue or sit down to discuss. They enjoy to see that side of us where we approach people reactionarily and aggressively. But I believe that as much as I'm not condemning totally that angle of aggression when it is needed, so people do not misinterpret it. When I talk about IPOB aggression, I'm not against it totally, but we must manage it effectively and also use the instrument available to us, which the Directorate of State have set up to work in line with our way of belief. Because if we say we are a peaceful people, we must show it in our character and in our manners. So for me, I think that for the fact that the leadership of IPOB have put up instruments for use, we must continue to engage that instrument in making sure that our people fall in line with our own understanding, that there is a difference between criminal elements in Biafra struggle and genuine freedom fighters. The line is open for more calls to come in, and the number on the screen is +39 388-177-9665. I believe that more callers are coming in, and I believe that there are also people who would want to join me live on this platform. So for that reason, I'm also going to put the link on the comment section. I'll be putting the link on the comment section so that if you want to join, you have that opportunity. opportunity. So I'm pasting the link on the comment section so that for those who want to comment, will be able to have an opportunity to join me live and direct for this conversation. I know that it's not the best time for this type of video, but it's the time that I have to engage our people, to talk with our people. It is my best time. So whoever that is coming later can always watch this live stream after the program. So call in, let us discuss. And I've also tried to see if the virus himself have the opportunity to call in and make clarification, and we will continue to make sure that we give the opportunity to more people with intelligent view to call in and be part of our program and also participate in our X Space RBL X Space regional program every Sunday 5 p.m. Biafra time, where you can engage with us on some of these issues of discussion. Very, very important. As much as it is important for you, it is also much more important for us as I because we believe in engagement. We believe in engaging with our people. We believe that it is the only way forward. We believe that when we engage our people, it makes it easier. We are able to bring understanding to the table. It makes it easier even for the people to be restored because we cannot run a system where we fight each other, kill each other without having a common understanding of our purpose and what we intend to achieve. I've seen people on purpose attack IPOB. I've seen people on try to demean the Biafran struggle just because personal hate, possibly for Mazen Namdekano or maybe somebody within the hierarchy of the movement, or most of the time just because of their own personal hatred for themselves too. We've seen people hate themselves so much that they also transfer that hatred to Biafra and the Biafra movement. And we've seen people who were once IPA members at some point and suddenly turn around and start castigating and start insulting and start, antagonizing the Biafra movement. But notwithstanding, we'll continue to engage. We'll continue to seek opinions. We'll continue to seek for uh, human evaluations of our activity because anything you are doing that you are not getting criticism, you also have to look at yourself too. I believe that criticism forms part of the path to perfection because if you are living a life of no criticism, then you might not be able to identify where you are getting things wrong or where you are getting them right. And so we are open to criticism, we are open to dialogue, we are open to conversation. Then when we understand that your concerns are genuine, we'll definitely look into it and address them. But when we understand that these are not genuine concerns, we also know how to handle them. So I want you to please share this program. I know that many people have logged out as a result of an outage in the past, but I believe that I still have more people who are coming in. I don't want to leave this program in a hurry. I just hope that more people will come in to participate so that we can as well engage them. I know that the best time to have held this program would have been later in the day when people are more settled, but it is a more convenient time for me. I know that many people are at work, many are in their business places. For those of you who have the opportunity to listen to me at this time, maybe you are using your earpiece because you are working. uh, I encourage you to continue to listen. And I believe that we will have a day where we will accommodate everybody, more convenient day where we will accommodate everybody to be part of this program. So, I might also be coming back tomorrow, most probably tomorrow the same time, where we can continue to engage. But I will try as much as possible to open the floor for the likes of people who have become disenchanted We are going to create forum where we can have conversations, where we can sit down and talk, because we have a duty. We have a duty to rebrand this struggle, make sure that we put it in the best light so that people can understand that we are serious about our pursuit, that we are not joking, and we have fought extremely very hard to exonerate ourselves, distance ourselves from criminality, in making sure that the Biafra struggle is not tagged a terrorist organization or is not tagged a criminal entity, because I believe that it plays into the advantage of the Nigerian state if they succeed in making Biafra, branding Biafra a criminal organization. It plays to the interest of the Nigerian state. And we are not ready to play into the hands of our enemy for whatsoever reason. That is the reason why we continue to make sure that we present Biafra in the good light rather than in the bad light they have made us to believe. They are making the world believe that everything Biafra is about. It's not true. Biafra is here to save our people. Because if Nigeria had something better to offer, there wouldn't have been need for uh, the agitation in the first place. But for the fact that we've all felt disappointed in Nigeria, a lot of people are looking for solution, permanent solution to their individual and um, regional problems. Biafra offers that solution, it covers that space, it answers the question that Nigeria has refused to answer, or it gives answer to the question that Nigeria doesn't have that capacity to answer. Biafra answers the question because that is the only way we can find a solution to controlling our resources and also controlling our destiny as long as our existence is concerned. I want to see if I can get in touch with somebody very important that I hosted yesterday, which I promised him I'll also be coming live. I don't know if he's in a position to respond to my call. If he's in a position to respond to my call, I want to put one or two questions across to see if we can just do little or more of this engagement before we go from here. It's already past day, and it is interesting for me to have had people calling and make their positions clear and make also their opinion known to this dialogue that is being put forward for our people, because I believe through dialogue, we can always find a solution to our challenges. And like I said, we cannot throw the water and the child away. We have to be able to handle it, because I believe that IPOB stands on higher ground, gives us that opportunity to deal with issues from a more better perspective, and also deal with people from their own level of understanding. As much as I know that people hold their biases, we must find out why are they biased in the first place. Why are people biased? Why are people biased against Biafra? Why are people biased against IPOB? And how do we address it? I've seen people come to my comment section to abuse me for being a member of IPOB or for making posts in support of IPOB. But I do not hold grudges against them. I do not even block them. I allow them to see my posts and my views, and because it is a free world, and it is also very, very important that we accommodate people, even in their own disagreement, in our disagreement with them as well, so that eventually, they are going to see what they haven't seen in the past or what they have refused to see. But it's a gradual process, and it's something that we must continue to assure in our own pursuit and in our own belief. I want to say thank you very much for um, accompanying me to this time. I think we spent about 2 hours and 30 minutes in this program. The first one was 2 hours, and we have spent another 25 to 30 minutes on this second section. I want to say thank you very much for being part of my program. This is Patrick. He came Chronicle on Facebook and on YouTube. I want to say until I see you again, possibly tomorrow, may you have a wonderful, blessed day, and God bless you.